All right, what's happening, y'all? How you doing? Listen, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna put together the forge. All right, so the forge is gonna come together now, and I got this forge from my lovely wife for Christmas. Yeah, and it's been in the box, so we gotta get it unloaded, put together, get it ready for forging, because you know what we got in the last video you saw, we got the blade bevel ground down. So that is what we're working with, and that's what we need to heat treat. So we got to heat treat that bad boy, and we got to get a forge first. So I'll show you what we're working with. Alright, so this is it, all the way from Lithuania to America. Boom. We'll get all the pieces out. Little brushy brush, hose, something, the wool. Looks like the refractory cement. This is what we're gonna line it with. That wool inside, so it's not gonna mess up our lungs. Looks like fire bricks right here. And the actual forge. Okay. Whoop whoop. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So let's rip this thing apart, shall we? Nice. And we gotta wear some gloves before we touch the cement. So, but that's what we're looking at. I did not get the one with the door, I don't think, otherwise it would be attached. But cool thing is we can make our own door. Okay. Make sure our fire brick isn't broken. Fire brick ain't broke. Yeah, they pack it up pretty good. Looks like a big old graham cracker. But that's what we're looking at. Boom. Oh. Alright, what do we got here? I think this is the regulator and valve. All the little doohicksters. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Cool. Pressure gauge. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Says Devil Forge on there. Yeah, buddy. Alright, set that off to the side. Drop that like it's hot. Oh, don't drop this. We need these guys. Alright, this is the stuff that's going to go into our, I assume, into the hose and clamp onto there. We'll keep these off to the side as well. Cement, what do you call that? The wool that's going to fit in between these little thingamabobs. And there we go. We got our hose. Made in Poland. Right on. Cool. So that's that. Alright, got our brush. And then the actual torches. Right on. All right. So this is gonna sit in there. Booyah. And we got these little guys. This can be what is, these can open up to let more air in, right? These can open up here to let more air in, right? Or less air, and that does something to the flame, obviously. And then you got a valve on, off, so you can, it goes to this one, and if you want it to go to both burners, you can turn that on. So if you just need a single, you can turn it off, which is cool. And shoot, and then this little bar here is what is gonna be the set depth. The depth setter basically sits perfect once you have it sitting on this little bar here. So very, very cool. All right, so we need gloves before we touch that that wool, and we gotta mix this up. 300 grams of rigidizer and 210 milliliters of water. We gotta do some calculations, blah, 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 and that'll be exactly what we need. And okay, stir it evenly for 15 minutes. After stirring, use it as soon as possible. After coating, wait 1 day before using the forge. Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. So we'll find a container to stir it all up in. Push this wool off to the proper, where it needs to be pushed. Coat it all up, let it sit for 24 hours. Come back, we'll fire it up and test it out. What do you say? I think that's the plan. I think that is a plan. So let us do that plan. Alright, so this requires 210 milliliters of water to be mixed into here. And that is 7.1 fluid ounces US. Okay, so that is what we need to get from a water perspective. Mix it up in here. Yeah. Mix it up, do it up, let's do it. All right, so found one of these little doohicksters. I think this is a pint. But here we go. 200. Oh, it's even got milliliters on here, so we just need to go a little bit higher than the 200 here. And let's see, what do we use this for before? Pickles or something. Okay, so we're gonna have a little pickly action. No big deal. No big deal. So we'll fill that up with water. I got a little stirring stick. Well, not a little one. This one's kind of big, so we're gonna actually make it smaller. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Right on. So I'll fill this up with water first. Move that out the way. Move this out the way. Let's go get some water. Right. We got 200 milliliters right there. I don't. You probably can't see it. It's a little, whatever. So a little bit above that. So let's go do that. All right. So we got. What's up? We got that going. Yeah, we just need to pack this in as tight as we can. Make sure our holes align up here towards the top. I wouldn't mind taping this off. It's actually pretty nice. Nicely done already. It's the best I could find. It's pretty thin masking tape, but whatever. Shut up! Okay. And we'll just tape off, mask off a little, keep things nice and clean. Ain't nobody want no nasty looking forge. Hard to see up here. Flip her around. Oh yeah, all masked off. Now we can mix our mixture. Mix our mixture. Mix our mixture. We'll do a little bit at a time, just like baking a cake. All right. Get our little mixy thing. Guess you could get a bigger jar, but then yours wouldn't smell like pickles like mine. Stir it for 15 minutes. All right, we're gonna stir that for a little while. Look at that. It's kind of like a thick, well, like a very liquidy kind of creamy peanut butter. Man, I need to be doing some more work in the kitchen here. Getting tired of mixing. All right, I think this is good. I don't see any major clumps or anything. So, with that being mixed, I'm gonna set this off to the side in the bag for now. Unwrap this dude. Okay, that was easy. Now I'm super strong. All right, well, let's coat it. You just paint it on. I'll start from the inside and work my way out so I don't get my sleeves dirty. And just a nice coat everywhere. Do one quick kind of light coat first and see what kind of leftover material we have. And kind of go from there. Okay, looks pretty good on that side. Let's give it the old flipperooski. And do this side. What a beaut. What a beaut. All right, let's take a look at what we got inside. Not bad. Heck yeah, boys. Boom, get it. I'll catch you guys back here once this dries. Okay, it's the next day. And let's take a look here. I would say it's still pretty wet. And you can see like here in this spot, it's dried and kind of rigid. This is not wet. Well, yeah, I guess it is wet. See, my fingerprint was kind of stuck on there. So it's been more than 24 hours. I think it's just, I mean, the weather that we've had. Yeah, the weather that we've had, it's a little rainy and whatnot, so I think I'm going to let it set for a little longer. Yeah, I don't want to fire it up too early. Hot tea. Woo! It's that kind of weather out there. You know what we can do, though? We can definitely get it all connected. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. So let's do that. So the bolts here, very much like a Christmas tree. If you ever put together a Christmas tree little stand. And then stick these guys in there. just keep stuffing it. Stuffing that stuff. Okay, I mean, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that's better. So we can first put this, this is the part that goes into the tank, propane tank. Almost. You could probably use this. Yeah, you could use the table. Press on the table. Okay. And then just tighten that bad boy up. It threads on, yep, threads on lefty loose, lefty tighty, righty loosey. Okay, so the last piece is to connect this hose to that thing. First things first, of course, put this guy on here and slide that bad boy on there. Booyah shaka. Maybe we'll show the burn in action here tomorrow. I don't know. We'll check back here in a little bit. All right, so now it is dry. I don't know. It was definitely more than 24 hours. I put the fire bricks in there. I also put a couple of clay bricks on the backside. To cover up that side, keep the heat in. Let's fire this bad boy up. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy.